This is Lane Stadium in Blacksburg, where Saturday at noon the Hokies take on the Miami Hurricanes in ACC football, the final home game of the year. Our game preview presented by Bojangles, an official tailgate partner of the Hokies. You still have time to pick up one of these limited edition Virginia Tech themed Big Bow Box at your local Bojangles. Pick one up on your way to the game tomorrow. We expect a great crowd and a tremendous atmosphere here at the home of the Hokies on Saturday afternoon as the Miami Hurricanes visit. Bill Roth, Mike Burnup here at Lane. We're getting set for the game. It's always hard-hitting when the Hokies and Canes get together.
No doubt about it. It's been one of the great rivalries on Virginia Tech's schedule when you think about it, Billy. Long time, all these teams used to be ranked, but today Miami's ranked and Hokies can be the spoiler.
Miami's 14th, and they're needing a win to stay in the college football playoff hunt. More on that in a moment, because the big news, of course, this week around Virginia Tech, Mike, the news that James Franklin is going to be the Hokies' new head football coach. He's in town now. It's a big recruiting weekend for Coach Franklin and his new staff.
Everybody's excited about the hire. I think it was a home run hire, Billy. He got a great reception at the airport, at Castle Coliseum at the basketball game, the men's games, the women's game. He's been fantastic. There are going to be a lot of recruits here, high-level recruits, and it's going to be fun to see how they react to a great hometown crowd that's sold out.
Should be a lot of fun for those recruits that will be here for the Hokies and the Canes. You know, Miami's had a really interesting season. It's lost a couple of games at home to Louisville. It lost that game to SMU. They invested a lot into this team this year, Mike, most notably at quarterback Carson Beck. Comes from Georgia. What do you think of the Canes QB?
He's talented, Billy. He's a big guy, 6'4", about 225 pounds. He's got great experience. He's been around a long time. The thing that concerns you a little bit about him, if you leave him in the pocket and he's got time to go through his progressions, he can be deadly. But when you put a little heat on him, a little bit of pressure there, sometimes he makes some mistakes, just like in the interception category. He's got 9 on the year. 6 of them came in those 2 losses. So the Hokies are going to have to get after him for sure to have a chance to win this game.
Miami's really hanging its hat on its defense. They're number 1 in the ACC. They've got one of the top run defenses in the country, and that's a concern. But, of course, 1 week ago we said the same thing down in Tallahassee, and the Hokies ran the ball pretty well against the Noles.
They really did, and, Miami's a different animal. They only give up 81 yards rushing a game. The Hokies had a great rushing game against the Seminoles. They had a good game against Louisville as well. That offensive line now playing together for 5 games in a row has helped them gel. And Marcellus Hawkins has been great. Drones has had good running games, and so has Terrion Stewart.
So it'll be Virginia Tech and Miami. Let's talk about Mike's 3 keys to the game for Saturday, presented by Bojangles. What's number 1?
Number 1, Billy, you got to win the turnover battle. You think about the Florida State game, there are only 8 possessions in that game. The Hokies turned it over twice. If you do that against Miami, a highly ranked team that's got a good team, both sides of the ball, you turn the ball over, you're not going to win the game. So that's number 1. You got to watch that.
Clearly winning the turnover battle, number 1. Number 2.
Number 2, you got to be able to run the ball. We just talked a little bit about that. The Hokies were able to do that against Florida State, 230-some yards rushing. I know Miami's defense is good, but the Hokies have struggled throwing the football. As you know, they haven't had a 200-yard game passing since Wofford. That's a long time. Only 127 yards, I think, against the Florida State team. Not much, 75 against Louisville. They got to be able to run the ball to keep them off balance, and hopefully that passing game will come along.
Over the last 35 years, the Hokies have faced Miami's best teams and Heisman Trophy candidate quarterbacks, a couple of Heisman Trophy winning quarterbacks. But Tech has always given Miami trouble, even its best teams down there. Why? The Hokies get after the quarterback, whether it's Gino Torretta or tomorrow, if it's Beck.
Yeah, you got to wreck Beck. He's really good, Billy, and if he's got time to stay in the pocket, he can be deadly. So you got to get him off his spot, try to keep him behind the chains, have some exotic blitzes, some stunts and whatnot to confuse him. Because, again, he threw those 6 interceptions against 4 of them against Louisville, 2 against SMU, and those 2 losses. So when he is good, he's good, but he can get rattled and he makes some mistakes, and that's what the Hokies got to hope will happen tomorrow.
There's always a little extra juice in the Hokie Nation when the Canes come to Lane Stadium. That's what we've got. Virginia Tech and Miami. You can catch us on your hometown Tech Network radio affiliate. Over 40 affiliated radio stations throughout the Commonwealth of Virginia. You can also catch us Saturday on Sirius XM Channel 194. If you're coming to the game, follow us on the Bear, 105.3 on the FM dial, and anywhere in the world on the Hokie Sports mobile app. Should be an incredible atmosphere. We've got recruits here. We've got James Franklin here. We've got the Canes here. And we've got the Hokie Nation for the final time right here at the home of the Hokies, Lane Stadium. We'll see you Saturday and on the radio starting at 10 a.m.